All of this needs to get somehow in our car and roof box. So
tent, fridge, food, clothes, bedding, mattresses, chairs, sleeping bags, more things. So,
is this possible? We have done it before, but I feel like we have more. I feel like we have more clothes this time and stuff this time. I might be wrong. We can't pack this one though, so she can stay here.
Struggle is real, everybody. I think we've just managed to put everything in, but as for the children, I'm not too sure about it. Oh, look at that, like a glove. Do you think the children will fit in the car?
I think there's space for one in the roof box. All good. Hope the weather perks up a bit.
It's raining, everybody. The roof box is completely stuffed, and then Ella's the littlest one. She can have a bag by her feet and just some bits down here as well. And then I'm not very long myself, so lots of stuff by my feet. Joy. Very, very cozy. We can't actually see them, but we managed to fit all 3 children in the car, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Newquay.
Newquay.
Mummy, are we there yet? Daddy, are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Look, we're here. So we finally arrived. We got parked up and the check-in process was extremely smooth. The place looked very clean and tidy and we were very impressed. The only thing left to do was find our pitch and put up that tent. So 1 and a bit hours at the campsite and our friend accidentally trips on our tent and has to go to hospital with a broken arm in 4 places. So at this point we were feeling a little bit low, weren't really sure what to do, to be honest. We tried to finish off what was salvageable from our barbecue. The kids were pretty down and we weren't really sure what was next. We tried our best to lighten the mood. We had some fun with the kids playing with face paint and that was enjoyable. We put the dog to sleep. No, we didn't. That sounds bad. We put the dog to bed and then we decided to raise the mood and go out to the campsite and have a bit of an explore.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night.
With it being camping, we woke up extremely early in the morning and the kids wanted to get on and get out of the tent. Our friend had arrived back in the very early hours of the morning from hospital and she was pretty incapacitated, so we were there helping her out, sorting out breakfast, sorting out the dog, and we got things going. This gave us an opportunity to walk around the campsite and go through and check out some of the facilities. So this place had actually very, very good facilities. The toilets were extremely clean, really lovely shower rooms, and they're pretty much being cleaned every hour. So it was a spotless place, smelt really good. The kids enjoyed them, and it wasn't one of those places sometimes you get with campsites where you really don't want to spend too much time there. Shortly after breakfast, our friends left to go home and to go to the local hospital. Their camper van followed soon after by the recovery team, and we were left on our own. So after the first part of the day in the campsite, we decided we'd better go out and explore the local area. We decided on a mini tour of the local beaches around the Newquay area, so we went to a number of places. First place was Crantock Bay. It was very windy here, the sea was extremely choppy, but the kids really loved it and so did we. This beach had a really lovely dune. The kids really wanted to go down and climb it because it reminds us of a dune that we go to at a beach back home in Portugal. But we actually decided to stick to the path and admire the view. Next stop was Fishtail Beach, so this is the home of the famous Headland Hotel. We spent a bit of time here soaking up the view. Whilst we were also at this beach, we noticed the local Coast Guard actually doing manoeuvres out at sea. We weren't actually sure whether they were trying to save someone or they were just practicing. However, it was very exciting for the kids as they also had ringside seats. So a couple of miles further up the coast was our final stop, and that was Porth Beach. We absolutely love this beach. There was so much for the kids to do. We had the estuary that led into the sea. They were looking for little animals, shrimps. They had their fishing nets, and it was just a really, really lovely scenic place. This beach had plenty of parking, which was really good for us being a family of 5. It was relatively late in the day when we actually got to this beach, which was lovely actually because the temperature wasn't too bad. The place felt like it was really ours, and you know, it gave the kids just to run around and let off some steam. One thing we did was skimming, which was really good fun. I haven't actually done this since I was young, and something I used to do with my brother and my father, and it was really fun, and it was great to watch Daniel have a go to. So we spent well over an hour here, we had a really good fun, and we decided to go and get some food. We were very hungry, so we had been recommended the local fish and chip shop just through Newquay on the way home to our campsite, so we stopped there. This place was called Francine's, and to be fair, it was really, really nice. We had a really good meal, very reasonably priced, I say, although the price of fish seems to have gone up along with everything else, but we couldn't complain. We had a great time, and the kids really enjoyed it. And that's what we got stuck into at the campsite. I think we probably did overorder a little bit, but hey, we were on holiday. So the sun is finally out today, which is nice. As you can see, coming onto my face. Yeah. Washing up duty. Onto the washing up facilities. So they were very clean, and the pressure of the water was immense, and the heat of it was pretty good too. The depth of the sinks were very, very deep, which made it a bit harder for us vertically challenged family. The sun was out and we decided to go to the beach. Guess where we went? Yes, you guessed it. We decided to go back to Porth. We had such a great time here last night that we thought, why not? Let's go and have more fun and enjoy ourselves. More digging, more exploring, more running up and down the riverbed. Besides the children having lots of fun and enjoying themselves and doing a lot of exploring, One of the great things about this place was the fact that the water was pretty much ankle deep, so whilst obviously we didn't take our eyes off the kids, they were in a very safe environment. Time for a quick bite to eat with some classic Cornish pasties, which went down very well. We also took advantage of the local facilities. The toilets here were very good and very conveniently placed just along the beach to the left as you look out to the sea. As the tide was going out, we managed to venture further up the shoreline, so it gave us an opportunity to get our snorkel masks out. The kids really enjoyed being under the water. Daniel in particular is probably the bravest out of all of us, and he had no problems getting in the water. Bearing in mind this was the end of May, beginning of June, in Cornwall, it was still extremely cold. After a really enjoyable day, we decided to head home back to the campsite. We got back to the campsite, we spoke to our friends who had previously left. They had told us the traffic getting back was absolutely crazy. So we actually made the decision that evening. Instead of leaving the following morning, we decided to pack up our tent, have some food and head home, which was probably a really good decision.